Alright, howdy guys, I'm a fellow 8, your favorite wolf girl enthusiast, and welcome to this Fire Emblem The Lonely Mirror, Maddening mode Ironman. It has been a while since I've said those words, hasn't it? How you doing guys? It's been a while. Let me bring up chat here. I am not going to have chat on screen for this series just simply because I don't feel like setting it up every single stream, but I'll still be reading you. I've got you here on the side. It has been a while. It's been a while. I've been working a full-time job since I last left off. No Quantic. I'm not sure what that means, but cool. Question mark. Can you hear me? I hope you can. I don't know how the audio's gonna be. Yeah, no countdown this time. I don't really have the time for a countdown. Gotcha. I'm going to share out the stream really quickly. Just, I've got it, sort of prepared here so that I can do so with a few clicks of a button. That's the convenience of modern day technology, I suppose. Like I said, it's been a while, and I'm very, very happy that you guys have returned to my little side of the internet to help me out in enjoying this wonderful game. Now, if you've never played The Lonely Mirror, I heavily recommend that you do. You can find it in the link in the description below. It is my personal favorite ROM hack of Fire Emblem of all time, and therefore my favorite ROM hack of all time. I love this game a bunch. This is the 3.2 release, if I'm not mistaken. And, yeah, we never left, true. Well, thank you for being here all this time. One way or another, I'm glad to be back whenever possible. Like I said, we're going to be starting the game up. We're going to be hitting Maddening mode. We're going to hop right on into it without too much ado. Cutie Pie, what's up? Good to see you. Got those party poppers. Love it. But yeah, so as I was saying, with the chat, I'm not going to have it on screen just because, like, when I get off work, I'm just not going to feel like setting it up. But I will leave the chat replay, so for anyone watching the VOD, you can see the chat later on. But yeah, Maddening, good to see you, Elise Art Piece, good to see you indeed. Tucky was saying, I was telling him I would start editing his videos, that's right. Tucky was telling me he would edit my videos for me. And I very much am down with that if I can just sit down to record some videos. I've set up my settings as such. Like I said, Fire Emblem, The Lonely Mirror, my favorite ROM hack of all time. Here's Leah, our lord. She is, your favorite wolf girl enthusiast. What's up, Kirito, SEO Gamer? Where have I seen you before? It's not as though we see each other every single individual day. But yeah, so I'm glad to be back into it. It's nice, to actually play Fire Emblem. I haven't played Fire Emblem apart from, like, a little bit of FE6 recently, in quite a while. Anyway, here's Leah. She's really good. I don't have the growth checker on. I completely forgot to set that up. Maybe I'll do that next time, but we can look at her growths then. She's the princess class. She's got the fire affinity. We'll do a quick overview of each unit as they appear and stuff. The rapier, the slim sword, my favorite iteration of slim sword in any iteration of Fire Emblem. 3 might plus 3 speed just for equipping it, as you can see here. You equip it, you get that plus 3 speed. That's more void, that's more attack speed. And it's not necessarily enough to sway the tide of battle, but it's good. It's very nice indeed. We're gonna take this a little bit easy. Favorite Catboy adversary. That's true. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good descriptor. Oh boy, it has been some time since I played Fire Emblem, so we're gonna see how much I have retained in terms of knowledge and know-how. Nah, I haven't got that far behind. But like I said, we are starting from the very beginning. Usually if I do an Ironman of this game, I want to start it from the time skip. I figured this time I didn't feel like going all the way through the game just for that, so we're gonna get right on into it. 2 new characters though. Here's Catherine, a healer, handmaid to Princess Leia, devoted and insightful. Really good stats. Her HP is a little bit of a fascinating feature that I like to take note of. It's very low, but her high base speed makes it so that she can tank like 1 hit. You can put that HP to use because obviously she's not going to die in 1 hit most of the time. Game plan on team already. Yes, I have a little bit of a game plan on the team. I'll let you know in a minute. You chill, waking up just as your man starts the stream. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. It's been quite some time since I've got to do any of this stuff. But yeah, Catherine, really like her. Thunder Affinity, really cool. If we get to use Eamon, then Eamon and Catherine have a very good support. I would like to do that, for sure. Here's Grant. I know that in the newest update of the game that's going to be coming out pretty soon, he's going to be having a brand new portrait. I can't wait. I love Grant. In this version of the game, he also gets access to swords from the beginning. As you can see up there, D-rank swords, C-rank lances. He doesn't start with one, but he can use them. As you'll see here, Bartleby starts with a sword. He can use swords as well. All Armor Knights can use swords. It's Garnt. No, 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 it's not. It's not. You're not telling the truth. You're lying, actually. But yeah, we're gonna throw him down here. He likes to take this entire side on by himself. No issues whatsoever. Good to see you, Dribble. Friendly reminder that that last run's Faith was bad. She was good, question mark. Like, she was, acceptable. I'm gonna use the rapier here, just absolutely make sure that I kill this guy. We don't want to lose the game in the very first chapter. Like, even though it would be a simple, easy reset, I don't want to lose in the very first chapter, for sure. It is possible to. I have, in my very first initial playthrough of this game, the RNG is set in a way that if you just rush headlong into it, you will actually die. I didn't know Giguk was in FE. He's not. Don't worry about it. It's just fine. He's actually not. Not in any way whatsoever. But anyway, I didn't really touch up on Grant's stats. Obviously, he's your standard Armor Knight. 8 power, 10 defense. He's gonna be about as expected. If we can get 1 point of speed on him, he can do some really cool things with the Slim Lance in the very near future. And here's Virgil. One of my top favorite units in the entire game. He grew on me in a pretty weird way that I wasn't really expecting in the last run of this game that we did. Back then with KJ. Mage General 69, what's up? Yes, another gameplay. Can we use Tanya this run, please? Maybe, honestly. Stand Virgil, you're right. We absolutely do stand Virgil. I thought Garnt had longer hair. Nope, he's bald. He's darn near bald. I don't like to use the Javelin here just because I like to conserve it for a little bit of time. The Javelin in this game, you only get the one for a pretty decent period of time, so I'm going to hold on to it. Even if I have to use up mercenaries, it's no big deal. They have 5 uses. You get plenty of them, you can buy more, you just can't buy more Javelins. So even though this archer is going to be annoying, we're going to take care of it that way instead. The rest of these guys are going to go this way. Virgil starts off with a steel axe. I really hope he hits this. Very good. It's a good way to start it. I should have had him, like, go the complete other way around, like hit him from the other side so that he would have blocked this guy for Leah. But I'm not too caught up on that, really. I guess I could put him here, or put Leah here, and then she would be just fine. She can do the talk conversation with Virgil. I'm taking this side a little bit slow, but I don't want to use up the Slim Sword and the Rapier, and then also get hit for 9 damage, basically. Super defense, please, and it was a mounted wall. Very nice. Yeah, he'll do that for sure. Whatever, I'll just do this. If we have to use up a little bit of the cool items, then so be it. Not really a big deal to me. I'll use up the Slim Sword. The Rapier will come in handy, that's for sure, so using up too much of it at the start, not exactly the best play. What's up, Meme Dream Machine? What's up? Good to see you. But yeah, so for my team, obviously, I'm going to be using Wanda. And in order to make Wanda great, I'm going to be using Travis and Virgil for sure. These guys are going to be staples. I'm going to have them support in a triangle. They give each other full crit rate, so it should be really fun, assuming that we get there. They're all alive, you know. Can't stay, about to go for some noodles, but good to see you, have fun. Good to see you, have fun with your noodles. Gives you a hand axe to drop, which lets the Jagan hard carry the next few maps, because very nice. Well, I mean, you can make good maps. Anyone can make good maps. Just how much can the Jagan carry, I guess, would be the determining factor there, and how much of a balance thing that would be. Either way, let's go ahead and kill this guy. This soldier right here is quite tanky, as you can see. I don't want to use up the rapier if I don't have to, but I'm probably going to right here. I'm not going to attack in, but yeah. No, it's very possible for your Virgil to be bad, that's for sure. I've had my share of bad Virgils in my day. Missed the whooshing. Oh yeah, true. The whoosh healing. I need to break into that, or break out of the habit of whooshing everything else. Because chapter 5 moment. Fair enough, fair enough. No, I don't mind a Jagan that can hard carry, that's for sure. My own Jagan can hard carry if she so pleases. But you know, I do like having the opportunity for a Jagan who can simultaneously weaken, or they could just do the Jagan thing. Like, they can just do the Jagan thing. They can hard carry if they have to. I guess not really the Jagan thing necessarily, more like the Seth or the Titania thing. They can do the carrying if they have to or if they want to, but they don't have to. Alrighty, yeah, this archer, he's the biggest pain, but it'll be how it do. I hope that our Grant can be good. Grant is a unit that I wouldn't mind using at all. There's also a strat here that I was thinking about doing that I ended up not doing, where you take the Slim Sword over to Grant right away. It's really only good against this guy, and it's not going to matter anyway, but I think it's funny. We'll just keep him on this pillar, he'll have a great time. You'll probably forget, so I'm just going to spoil it. If there's no objection, sure, go for it. Whatever you feel like doing. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna have Virgil just go straight down here and tank up on this guy. Ordinarily, I like to have Leah standing here and Virgil here, but I was a little bit slow on my movements, so I will not be doing anything of the sort. That's 4 damage and 9 damage, so if we take 8 plus 9, we're just fine. It's a good rhyme on a dime right there. So yeah, Virgil can whip up on these boys. I'm going to place Leah just out of range of everything, or out of this guy's range, and go right here. And then we're going to go whoosh on the healing. Whoosh. Good old healing. Yeah, I don't like to turn off animations on anything except for dancers. We might see healers turned off once we get a dancer, but that's about it. Let's see, find Winifred with Miles and Sylvan support. Made Winifred an instant killing machine. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That is a full crit build with Miles, and then a little bit less with Sylvan, but still an amount that's pretty understandable. Yeah, he's gonna be hurting, but 13 watching, 9 likes, SMH. Thank you guys so much. 13 watching, that's crazy. It's been so long. Good to see you all. But yeah, Winifred and Miles. I do want to use Miles. You see, the thing about Miles in this game is that he can become an assassin. And if you watch the last run of this game, you know that assassins can be pretty funny. You know that they can be some comedy gold. They can do this thing where they just kill a unit if they have enough crit rate and they get the lethality proc. Please get speed. Oh my gosh, he got speed. Okay, this is going to be a good run. We're going to be using Grant this run. As long as he keeps going. Fine. That was a strength, skill, speed level up. He got the speed, now he can double some stuff that he previously couldn't with the Slim Lance here in the near future. That makes me very happy. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll just keep attacking with him. It's not really a big deal. Very blessed. Highly blessed indeed. That's good. That's really, really good. That makes me very happy. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm going to be doing roughly like an hour-ish per stream. This first one can be a little bit longer because well, today is Sunday, so I didn't have work today, but most days I'm going to have probably about an hour to stream, so I'm going to either do 1 hour or 1 map. Whichever. Wow. Power defense level up on Leah. Okay. Alright. This is going to be a good run. We're blessing up. We're doing some good work here. This makes me happy. 1-tapped Vaulter with an assassin your slim weapons run. That's awesome. I definitely know a thing or two about killing Vaulter with slim weapons. I have a video on that with Garcia. That video is why I like support so much in GBA Fire Emblem. It's really a wonder how they really just nailed it. You can get so much crit rate. You can get 25 crit rate with the right supports. And I very much look forward to seeing if we can get the right supports on some of these guys. That's why I love the Travis, or actually no, it's Ariel, Wanda, Travis, Virgil. You get like, oh, what's up, Gonzalo? Good to see you. Hey, today I'm here. Nice, awesome. But yeah, you get those 4. They're all Cavaliers. 1 sword, 1 lance, 1 axe, 1 healer. And then they get alternate weapons when they promote. Like, so we can have 2 healers with Wanda if we so please. You know, and so on and so forth. I'm going to equip Javelin and Vulnerary. We can use up a little bit of Javelin, just not too much. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with this run. No matter what units that we get to use, there's always... That's one thing about this game. There's always a unit that you want to use that has to be benched, just simply based around the fact that you can't deploy everybody. But we're going to have a great time here. I'm going to use Virgil here. Just going to place him, and then Bartleby will equip a sword, and then we'll attack him with the rapier. Is my plan. And then we can give some good experience to Leah this way. It's good to be back. It really is. I haven't played this game in so long. I've been wanting to. I've been trying to find excuses to. But I just haven't. And it's like, you know what? If I want to play a game, I'll just play a game. That's a pretty good way of doing it. 10 minutes too late. Can you get a smashing plot resume? I'm sure I'll learn about the characters over time. Never saw your original playthrough. Gotcha. Okay. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm glad. But yeah, I'll give you a quick overview of the characters just real quick. So... not Erica. She's an Erica Lord, but she's Leah. We got a very lucky power defense level up on her. She's really solid. I think that she's pretty good. It's just a matter of like, you're a sword lord in a Fire Emblem game. You could be good or bad. It just completely depends on, you know, your level ups and whether or not you have space later on and all of this stuff. But I like Leah. If we can get some power and defense level ups on her, we're going to be cruising. She's solid, she has 7 con, has the rapier, the slim sword with its plus 30 speed, very excellent. Wish Caspian had more con, like 12 or 13, yes, I agree. But I see why it's not the case for balance purposes. That said, I do intend to use Caspian this run. He should be a lot of fun. There's a strategy with Caspian that I'm gonna have to remember between streams, but there's a strat with Caspian that I really want to try out. Anyway, here's Virgil. He's really, really solid too. He's a kind of like a power defense, like oriented Axe Knight, except he has a 40% speed growth. So he could be really good. If you give him the supports and everything that he most benefits from. Really high attack, really high speed, really high defense, really good like crit rate, everything's great. Always trading in Sylvan for the speed wing. We might not use Sylvan this playthrough, that's one thing. I do love Sylvan, but I might skip out on him this playthrough. Yeah, +3 slim weapons, I agree. It's my favorite mechanic. You get slim lances and slim swords. Obviously for Grant, this would mean 7 speed. Caspian was already pretty good. If this is the latest patch, whoops, dropped something. He's probably very good. Oh, we got buffed. Nice, nice, nice. I look forward to it. But yeah, Armor Knights can use swords and lances, so obviously Grant's really good. And then, Catherine. Pretty standard healer, a little bit squishy, but like I said, with her high speed base, and her HP and defense and res being kind of good, she can take one hit. You can reliably use her to bait stuff out, use that HP threshold to your advantage. Should be a lot of fun doing things of this nature. Yeah, we kill this guy. Yep, we kill him good and proper. We'll just use the Iron Lance for this. Skipping Sylvan, are we sure if Evaluate wasn't hacked? I know, for sure. Oh my gosh, I just dropped everything. I'm so sorry. Your ears, your poor ears. I got hyped because Sylvan. Everything got tangled up. As you can tell, it's been a long time. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. But, that'll be how that do. Go ahead and kill this guy with Leah, it'll be just fine. But maybe we'll use Sylvan. Maybe we'll use Sylvan. He has the Ice Affinity, he's pretty solid, he has really high strength and speed. You can't go wrong with using Sylvan. It's just purely a matter of like, hey, do you want to use different units, have different deployments on different playthroughs and stuff. Another speed level up, let's go. Got that res too. Alrighty, we're good to go. After playing Illuminated for a while, I swear I was tempted a couple times to use Catherine as a tank. Thank you, she has Miracle. I feel ya. I do feel you there. Here's actually an example of the whole tanking thing. We can just place her over here, and she'll bait this out, and then I can give the kill to, I guess, Virgil. I guess I could also go for the kill on Grant, but I'm not really sure if I want to. They're both, like, level up ready. If I could get one more point of speed on Virgil, I'd be very, very pleased. This is also a free kill. Who are you going to support Leah with? That is a good question. I haven't really thought about that. Maybe Miles, if they support. I don't recall if they do. But that would be double fire. For full attack, full crits, and everything of this nature. Full avoid, full hit rate. Seems pretty good. That might be the play. I'll let you guys decide. Do you want to see... Well, actually, I'm impatient. I'm just going to give it to Grant, actually. I think if Grant can get one more point of speed, I'll probably pop off. I'll probably be very pleased with him. But, yeah, we'll try to get through 3 maps today if I am at all possible, or at all able. Power defense, you know what, I'm okay with this. Just fine by me. Princess Leah, are you unharmed? Yes, indeed we are. Lost Grounds, let's go. This is my favorite Fog of War map that I think I've ever played, apart from possibly the one... Did Illuminated have a Fog of War map? It did. Did it? It's been a while. I do want to get back into Illuminated when I'm able to, but it's, like I said, it's been a while, so... for now, we'll just... Either way, I like this Fog of War map a lot. This is a great one. This one is a great introduction to Fog of War. It's very simple, very basic. It shows you where your units probably should go. Obviously, you have many options you can do about whatever you want. Without really significant consequence, I guess I would say. I'll put Grant right here. I can break the wall with him. I don't think I've ever done that before, so I'll try it. Swordmaster Miles with the sister. Ooh, that sounds really good, actually. That does sound really good. Yeah, Lael. That sounds really good, actually. I might have to give that a shot. I love Lael. Her new portrait is amazing, and she's one of the better units that you get to use in this game. That could be really good, actually. That might be worth... I am going to be using Lael, full disclosure. Like, she's an important story character, but she's also really good when she promotes. And all of this combines into a unit that just pleases me. It's like, yep, she can use healing and magic right out the get-go. She has her, what's it called? The something that starts with a P tome. Pharaoh's Tome, maybe? And it's really good. Let's hope that Virgil gets speed, though. If he can start popping... If Virgil can start popping with the speed, we're gonna be doing pretty darn good this run. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of a swap up, I think. Can we do 6 damage to this guy? We can, but we have to use the rapier. I don't know. Lael gets a personal tome in the new patch. Yep, she should get the Pharaoh's Tome, something of this type of... I don't really know. But either way, she's great. I love Lael. I'm gonna do this, I think. I'm gonna do it a little bit differently than I usually do. Swap it up, see if we're able to uncover new strategies. Obviously, playing a little bit slower this time, but that'll be how I do. Let it be known that you hyped Virgil and Caspian when everyone dissed them. That's true, you actually did. That's 100% factual. Heartless Caesar speaks the exact truth in this way. Let's see, so Virgil, are you gonna be fine? 17 damage, 10 damage, and then 15 minus 1 weapon triangle. 7? Is that 7 plus 10? 15. Ooh, yeah, so we're gonna have to heal him. But that's fine. I can still do what I wanted to do. Just in a little bit of a slower fashion than I intended at first. I'll use the rapier, I suppose. I'm not really big on it, but we'll go for it. We stand Virgil. Caspian was mid on a good day. That's true. What's 7 plus 10? 17. That's a good question. It's a really difficult question. My brain is fried. I haven't used mathematics in going on 3 weeks, something like that. But yeah, we should be in good order for everything. 710, true. Ooh, there we go. There we go, Grant. You love to see it. We're gonna bait out this Iron Axe guy here pretty shortly, too. I'm probably gonna send Virgil back that way. What a guy. What a guy. Legendary. He didn't even need the healing. Python moment, true. Very, very true. Alrighty, chest key acquired. We'll go ahead and place Virgil right on back over here. He'll get this Iron Axe off this guy, and he'll be in business. We'll just throw him right here. We'll go back for the chest. We're not LPCing. We're not trying to go fast. It's fine if we have to go back for things. There's no hurry. It's just gold in the chest. Also, if you guys recall secret, like, objectives in terms of, how would I say, like, recruitments, please remind me, because I don't have the recruitment guide open. I'll check it whenever I'm able to, but sometimes I'll forget. That's just how it'll be. Let's see. So how do you do against this guy? Extremely well. Extremely well. Would I be able to kill with a slim sword? That's 10, 11, weapon triangles, so it'd be... What's that again? Like 7? I mean, we should be able to kill. Queenie, recruit Dark Mage Kid. That's... Yep. True. You're right. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll Javelin, and I'll hope that this works. And then if it doesn't, then it's just fine. Oh no, camera dead. Oh, yeah, that'll happen. Sorry about that. 1 sec. My camera got unplugged whenever I, did a movement in a wrong way. Let's see here. There we go. Should be back now. Thank you for notifying me of that, because I wouldn't have noticed. Let's see. Bring up chat again so I can see you guys. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Now everything should be in order. As you can tell, professional streamer. Very, very professional indeed. Okay, so you're gonna kill Catherine? No, you will not. Okay. Very, very good. I think what I'll do is I'll stand here like this and I'll use the torch, because I'm not perfectly sure on what's nearby with... Okay. I wasn't sure if he was here or if he was over here. Couldn't recall. This guy doesn't move. This is the boss. Cash. Cash money. The light tomes. The light magic type in this game is really cool. We'll probably want to use Queenie this run. We'll probably want to. I could use a slim sword, but I don't want to risk getting hit. Just use the rapier. I hate to use up so much of it because it is really solid. Especially in the early game, but for now, it's fine. It's not really a big deal. I can't wait to get Virgil that Iron Axe, though. When I get Virgil that Iron Axe, he's going to start doing a lot of business. The Steel Axe is a little bit heavy, weighs him down by 3 points, if I recall. Yeah, I will want to use everyone. You're darn right. You are completely correct that I'm going to want to use everyone. I love all the characters in this game, what can I say? And unfortunately, that's not going to be the reality. I'm not going to be able to use everyone, but I'm going to want to. That's for darn sure. Okay. Simple as Iron Axe. Trade offer, very nice. If you want to see quality content, you should see your scrapped FE8 Let's Play of your DS Lite without a capture card. You know what, that's how content has to be sometimes. Alright, power, sure, we'll take it. My first foray into content was quite the spectacle, so to speak. Power, skill, HP. That sets me up for some cool stuff in the future. $50 dono for dedicated Roxy. Whew, that's interesting. I might do that. Roxy is really cool. I do love Roxy. She's very squishy, but she has a lot of good things to her. I know KJ, if you recall KJ. So we're using Roxy? We might be using Roxy. I gotta say, she might be worthwhile. I know that KJ used her as an Oracle, which is the speed, or light, dark, using, what's it called? Light, dark, using mounted class. It's really cool. So if we could use her as that, I think we'd have a great time. Important question, would you rather HP, skill, luck, or power? That'll depend on the character, but I think I would rather have... So for Leah, I would rather have power, but for the rest of them, I think I would take the HP, skill, luck. Because I know that Grant and Virgil have a little bit of an issue with, like, luck and stuff. Their supports patch it up, but, like, it's a little bit sus, and I'm not too sure. Griffin Rider Curtis, Flying Hero, is too busted. I have heard that he's really good. You've told me about him before, actually. I might use Curtis. I've never used him before. I don't know how much I want to change up my roster. The only ones that I know for sure that I want to use has Virgil and Travis supports. That's true. As an Oracle is very tanky. Yeah, she has a good defense growth. Yep. But I'm not... The only ones that I know for sure that I want to use are Virgil, Ariel, Wanda, Travis, and do their 4 supports. Because I didn't get to do that in my previous Iron Man. I ended up losing Wanda and Virgil, Wanda and Travis, something like that. I can't remember, but better use you for sure. I'll have to use Riley the Pirate. I don't know, actually. If we're going to be using Tanya, too, then Riley's probably going to have to go again, JVR. That's a hard one. He's a hard sell. There's Danica, too, but she's probably going to go down. And that'll be kind of rough. Poor Danica, she didn't deserve it. I know, JVR, but, like... I like Wanda. I like Tanya. I like... You know... How are we going to do that, actually? Because I'm gonna have to... I could just go his route, but I want to use Shiloh. Shiloh's great. If you remember Shiloh from my last run, that guy was just unbelievable. Absolutely never seen anything like him before. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to... Okay, how does this go? That's a little bit scary. It's a little bit, not great. So we're gonna chill on that one. Never gave him a chance. I think he's good. Which one's Riley again? He's the pirate. Ooh, is he gonna get doubled? He might. Okay, cool. He did get that speed level up, if I recall. He's the pirate. He can become a Griffin Rider, too. So he's good. He's definitely good. I know that KJ used him, and he said he was good. I'm gonna take his word on that, but... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. That's a hard one. He's good. He's solid. Maybe. Ban JVR, he said a no-no word. Oh, we got hits. That's a little bit unlucky. That's a little bit of a skill issue. Well, we can manage and get out of this. It's just gonna be kind of difficult. We could lose a unit here, actually. I guess I could, like, virtually guarantee that I don't lose a unit. I mean, Catherine will probably take 1 hit. No, she dies, exactly. Just 1 second. Yep, a little bit of a chair stream. Oh, there goes my camera. 1 second. Very, very hilarious frame for that to end on. But yeah, I had to go turn my food off because I have to make lunch for tomorrow ahead of time. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. I turned into a chair, yeah. But yeah. So, we could lose a unit here. It's scary. It's sus. Can Grant use the rapier? Because, I can't recall. Is it... I know that armored units... Wait. How did that go again? I could just give him the slim sword. See, if I could bank on a javelin, then I would do that. But I can't do that, is the thing. I guess I could go, like, here. Ooh. Would Leah survive this? Does she have enough res? She would take 7 damage, so she would die. Dang, I got in a bad spot here. Let's see here. So Grant... Because I'm gonna have to heal Leah. Ah, this is hard. Okay. If I miss with Virgil, then I would have to rescue him with Grant and kind of just stand here with the sword. So what I'm going to do to maximize my odds is I'm going to go right here. I'm going to trade the slim sword over. I'm going to attack with Virgil. And I'm really down bad now. I'm really, really down bad now. But because I prepared for this, I'll be okay. So now what we do is we trade the slim sword to Grant, rescue Virgil, and go here and heal Leah. So now everyone should survive, but it was scary. He's not going to get doubled, he just needs to not get crits. The slim sword gives him the speed, so he no longer gets doubled. The Axe Knight can attack whoever he wants, he's going to die. Next turn, I guess. Unless we lucky crit? Not quite so lucky. That's fine. That worked out. It was just scary was all. So now, I can do the same thing with Leah. Just attack and kill. There we go. That's fine. We did the pro Fire Emblem gamer strat. Wow. And we got rewarded for a crazy level up with it. So there's that. Gonna go here, and then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. That's your attack range. So if I go here, I can just drop off Virgil, and we'll be okay. Everything just worked out there. We did a pretty good job. Pretty solid. We no longer face crit rate either, so that's cool. Here's what I'll do. I'll trade the slim sword back over. I'll go right here. How tired are you on average these days? Quite tired. Quite tired for sure. Absolutely. But not tired enough that I think that I should be able to stream pretty regularly. I'm just not sure how often exactly. Let's see. So now we'll do this. I'll stand here with the javelins so that he's not incentivized to attack, and then I'll heal up Virgil. But I should be able to stream decently regularly. I so hope that I can. Okay. I hate to use up so much of the rapier, but it's like if I miss and I get crit, then I literally just lose a unit for it, and it's scary out here. A little bit of crit rate's all it takes. We already know that Virgil's prone to missing this guy. We'll roll with it. If he gets crit, then I'll cry about it. Thought that this was pretty tame for Maddening until a few minutes ago. True. I could have played better, for sure. I could have played better leading up to that point, but I was able to get out of it, so I'm pretty pleased. Let's see. In terms of crit rate, we should be all good. I can use the slim sword pretty safely right here. I don't even have to heal if I don't want to. Ooh, it's actually defeat boss. I hope we don't crit because I want to get that gold. We shouldn't. You haven't seen anything? Yeah, true. That's very true. This game gets really hard. What's the nomenclature like? Is Lunatic or Maddening worse? Usually Maddening is the worst one. But I don't think they've been featured in the same game since Shadow Dragon. So maybe Lunatic's worse, but I mean, they're essentially the same thing. You can already see the desert. Whew. You don't even know. You guys don't even know if you haven't seen the desert. Whew. That chapter did get a lot better. It got a lot better. But, oh boy, the first encounter with the desert map, oh man. Oh man, that one was rough. That was a rough encounter. That was previously one of my least favorite maps in Fire Emblem outright, but it's gotten so much better. It's an actually fun map now. It's just really hard. Like, there's no getting around how difficult it is. I'm gonna give Leah this boss experience. If she can get defense and power, then I'm happy. Better can mean many, many things. It can, but believe me when I say it's better. It's actually fun now, that's for one thing. Okay, Leah. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Alrighty, Lost Grounds, Upstream Battle. This one's one of my favorite maps. This is the map that I knew I was going to be, like, pretty head over heels for this game. This map right here is really, really cool. That said, there's a lot of potential to die, especially on Maddening mode, because we have 2 waves of reinforcements up this way. How do I usually tackle this one? So she's got the blue gem. I usually have Virgil go to the shop, Grant go to this. So, if Parvati's here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to go here with Leah. Going to trade this over to Grant, sell it. 5,000 gold, we're going to get a slim sword, a slim lance, an iron sword, another slim sword. I want 1 more iron lance, and 1 more iron axe, for sure. And that should carry us, but I want 1 more slim sword, I think, because we're gonna get the thief dude later on, and I want to make sure I have enough slim swords. Do we get any lance users? I think the 1 slim lance will be fine. The desert chapter was painstakingly hard. It was. It absolutely was. Okay, iron axe equipped. We're gonna buy 2 heal staves, and 1 vulnerary. And that should do us for some time. From there, we'll just vibe. I'll keep 1 of these on Catherine and trade that over to Virgil when I have the opportunity, because he's going to need healing after this turn. We also get a hand axe in this map from that hand axe wielding Cavalier over there. This should be good. This should work. I really hope that we hit all of these. It's kind of important that we hit most of our hits. If Virgil can hit this one and then land a steel axe on the next phase, then I'll be quite pleased. I also know that since he has the speed level up he gets to double this Cavalier with a slim lance, so that's cool. And to this end, we should be okay. So Leah's first action on this turn is equipping Rapier and talking to Parvati to get her off the map. Specky X3. This mod is on the list of random ROM hacks. True. It's a really, really good one. If you haven't tried it out, I 100% recommend it. It's my favorite one of all time. As I've said many times. But yeah, he can double there. That's really cool. Ooh, that's an opportunity. Iron swords. So if I attack with the steel and I miss, then it's fine. If I don't miss, then I pop off because that's sick. But for now, that's fine. Then we slim lance this guy and heal Grant instead of Virgil this turn. There's a good chance. Normally people say Last Promise. Ooh, that's a good one. I do enjoy Last Promise. It's got better gameplay than some mainline games, in my opinion. But this one right here is 100% my favorite one. So we'll trade this over, grab 1 of these. You can have this. I'll leave 1 of them on Virgil just in case something bad happens, but we'll take this back and we'll heal up Grant. These modern FE players fail to recognize that if all of your units' HP goes to 0 or below, they lose the map. Yeah, I have a bias for Flames of Redemption. I've never heard of that one before, actually. Or I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. If it's good, then I'll definitely give it a look, for sure. If I have the opportunity, of course. Ah, nice, okay. Longsword. Do we get this longsword? If I recall, I think we do. I hope we do, because, yeah, we do. We get the longsword, definitely. Okay, and then Leah doesn't get hit because Virgil... Yeah, I forgot to swap him back to his Iron Axe. Okay. That makes sense. Power Luck. You know what? We'll take it. The less crit rate that he has to face, the better. Okay, and now we're setting in with all of this stuff. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna place him right here with the slim sword. And he should take everything out without too much issue. That'd be a little bit rough. Because I know that I can't attack this guy with Virgil, but I can go in with Leah and not kill, and kind of just stand here. Let's see, I could buy an iron sword with her too. I don't have to, it's in the convoy. A fellow making content and Virgil hit a 29. What a time to be alive. That's crazy if he did. I didn't even realize. Okay, so, Slim sorted up. I'll attack, just in case. Almstaff's being able to revive long dead units implies that your units are ferrying around the corpses of their fallen friends rather than giving them a proper burial. That's funny. It's a fun experience, however the ending was kind of lame. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I've never heard of it, so I'll take your word for it. If I take the iron sword out, then I should be able to kill and get the long sword, and then I can heal with Catherine. Yeah, the Night Sprite, true. It's the, what's this one called again? The Team Salvaged Night animation. It's a really good one, as I'm sure you can tell. There's no way that he hits this guy again, of course, but that's okay. Since Grant got all of the level ups that he did, and he leveled up very well, he should be just fine in taking out basically all of this. Like, he's not gonna have to worry about the hand axe, he's got a slim sword, so he can kind of just vibe. This guy's not really an issue for him. I do want to have Virgil up here decently close. Catherine can't die to that. Are we gonna be fine? Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We'll go here, we'll heal up Leah. Catherine will take a hit. Power, skill, luck, defense. Wow, okay. Really good level up there. And then I could put Virgil up here. Ooh, Grant can use the longsword, though. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna trade the longsword over. She can hold on. I can just do this. I can put this in here. Equip this vulnerary. And then I can go stand next to him. That will cause Virgil to get hit by the hand axe, which will place the hand axe guy next to Grant, so that Grant can then longsword him from Virgil's inventory and hand Virgil the axe. So everything should work out if I do this. Vision Quest, Iron Emblem, Lonely Mirror, and the Sun God's Wrath. All good choices. I haven't played Sun God's Wrath, but I consistently hear good things about it, so I really want to give it a try someday. Yeah, I know that it's a really long one, so I might not let's play it if I do, but I've heard good things about it. Except HP, yeah, she has 40%. She can take a hit will not last long. She can take the one hit. She's got enough speed that she can take the hit, and that's the primary sell for me. Dang, it's probably a good thing that Leah didn't have that 1 point of strength, because she could have died there if she had. Okay, that's fine. Steel sword. He might double. Steel sword, it should be 10 weight, and this guy has 8 con, so he'll double. Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. Good job, Virgil. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what we like to see. And then I'll get hit with a hand axe. And then we'll go up and we'll hit that other guy with things and such. And then the Slim Lance shouldn't be able to kill. Because 10, and then it doesn't have enough to double. So, we're doing pretty good here. We're doing pretty darn solid. Take the longsword. Take this guy's life out of his body. Be just fine. We don't even have to do anything up there if we don't want to. We'll drop the hand axe back into the convoy. If we can kill this, then I will. I'm capable of doing that. However, would we survive this? I would have to heal. And I don't think that's something I'm capable of necessarily. I need to kill this guy with Leah. Or I could do it like this. I could kill this guy right here. I could even take the longsword if I wanted to. I just have to vulnerate with Catherine this turn is my main thing, and that's perfectly okay. Unless I get out of range with her. I have a lot of options, and none of them are bad. Dodge tanks are always funny until you get hit by 2 30% in a row. That's true. That's very true. That's extremely true. Let's see. That's perfectly cool. I could kill this guy. If I could do that, I'd be set up pretty solid. Because then I could just heal Catherine again, and she would be just fine. If I heal Virgil... Little bit scary, but like not really a big deal. This guy will die to Grant next turn. If that hit, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. But if it misses, then we lose a unit guaranteed. So I'm not gonna roll with that. If I go here and I kill this guy with Leah, I could even just go right here, I'm gonna use the rapier. I don't trust the longsword. I think. I'm gonna use the rapier. I'm gonna kill it that way. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna go here. kill you. If you miss, then you die. I might not do that then. You're gonna attack Catherine if you can, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place Catherine on the forest and I'm gonna heal up. That'll be your choice to attack. And then I'm gonna place Virgil here. Would it be worth taking the 8 damage from you, plus 2, for 10, and then whatever you deal? 13, so it'd be 12, 5 plus 8 plus 2, 15 damage. He would survive everything just fine. Trade you over to the Iron Sword, and then vulnerary up. This was, if I was in this army, first thing I'm saying is, Virgil, why are people saying you're a storm and you're approaching? That's true. That's completely real. Good old Virgil. And then if he dodges something, then I'm happy about it, but he doesn't have to, so we're fine. We survived this turn. In pretty much every circumstance. We use up a little bit of longsword. Catherine just needs to not get crits. To be fair, that's something that she's not perfectly known for. But she should be just fine. Missed a 94. You know what? He's making up for that that 20-something earlier. And then, yeah, okay, she gets hit. Or she dodges. And also faces no crit rate. That's really good. Okay, now we'll just try to kill this guy in one hit, and if we don't, then it's no big. And then if we do, I'm happy about it. I'll pop off, and I'll be like, ooh, let's go, baby, and then I'll recycle old memes just like that for the longest period of time. Just attack with Grant. I mean, what's gonna happen? They're gonna hit him. They're gonna hit Grant. What am I gonna do? Cry about it? I guess so. Alrighty. There we go. I'm loving this game again. I can't even believe it. It's been so long since I've got to play this game, and it's just euphoric, straight up. 94 miss. God, I'm back to having flashbacks. Flashbacks to recent ROM. Pegasus Knight missed to 70 twice. That's classic, honestly. That's good old Vanessa for you in Sacred Stones, honestly. Okay, now that guy's got an Armor Slayer. Funnily enough, he's not capable of one-rounding Grant with that Armor Slayer if Grant gains speed and equips a Slim Lance. So, I should be capable of surviving all of that. They are setting in, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then attack to here. Long sword equipped. Go kill this guy with Leah, question mark? Maybe Virgil. I think I'd like the experience on Virgil. Oh yeah, you have seen 2 97 misses and a 99. Yeah, you have seen that. Boy oh boy, I wonder where. I wonder which YouTube channel that might be. I wonder where in the world you could have seen literally a 99% miss in GBA Fire Emblem. Certainly couldn't be me. No sir, not in the center of a map where I would literally go on to lose my best unit. Yeah, 97 times 2 miss. Good ol' Ifolo, that guy, that classic guy. Defense HP, you know what, Grant? I'm okay with that. I can survive with that. Now, if I can double this guy, then I probably will, in truth. Obviously, this is gonna hurt if I try that. So I don't think I will. I think I'll just get this kill with Leah. It's really a shame how far gone this rapier is going to be. But it's gone for a good cause. Impossible. Not impossible, actually, not at all. I hope that our Leah gets good. I really do. A good Leah really changes how you look at the game. That's not good. That's not a good start, Leah. I'm a little bit disappointed, actually. I'm kind of sad about that one, Leah. You could have done a little bit better. No, I don't think I will. Yeah, exactly. You know what they say, given a big enough selection of tests, some are bound to be probability freaks. Yeah, that's true. That's completely accurate. We'll go ahead and do this, and then I'll just heal up Leah, and then Catherine will get attacked, but not die, and she'll be just fine. You ever miss 2 90s with a 50% crit and get hit by a 10% with 2% crit? GBA FE in a nutshell. That is GBA FE for you. Ouch. Yeah. You're gonna notice a lot of really weird hit rates for me. You're gonna notice a lot of them. That's why I always play around them. I always play around bad hit rates, because bad hit rates are bound to happen. It's an inevitability in GBA Fire Emblem. It's something that you're gonna get used to if you watch my content here. You're gonna see quite a bit of it, that's for darn sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna go. Are we close? Yeah, we're close to a level up on Virgil, so I'll give him the opportunity. And then if he misses, then I'll cry about it, and I'll complain about how GBA FE's bad, and you can't trust anything, and everything is gonna go poorly, and all this stuff. Oh my gosh, she's going crazy. That's the 9-speed Virgil. You love to see it. No more enemies, right? This game doesn't feature ambush spawns because it has good taste. So we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna be perfectly okay. Go ahead and heal up Virgil, get that last bit of experience, and we'll be out of here. I do love Catherine. I hope that she kind of pops off. She completely out of nowhere kind of exploded for me in my previous run, so I hope she does good for us. Here's Wyatt and... what's his name again? Curtis. Two very cool units that we'll get later on. Favorite part of your favorite game is the early game generic who has a silver sword but also only has 4 strength. That's funny. That's comedy gold right there. Okay. We'll do this chapter and then we'll have to call it. I'm gonna go a little bit over my threshold of an hour. Travis is still better just by virtue of being a sword cav, having a weapon triangle against an axe cav. Yep. Travis is the singular unit, which surprised me the most. Because Travis, if you guys recall in my very first run of this game, Travis was not a character that I liked. I was like, oh, he's so bad, he has no hit rate, and he has no abilities, and he's worse than this Myrmidon and all this stuff. And then he, like, suddenly popped off for me in my Iron Man. Went completely crazy. What if someone made a hack in which, instead of misses and hits being binary, hit after calculation was actually percentage of damage? I've never considered something like that. That's fascinating. I'm not sure how that would work, actually. You'd have to let me know for sure. Do we do the comedy gold strat? Do you guys want to do the comedy gold strat? The comedy gold strat in this game is that you take Terran, this hero right here, you rescue him with Virgil, and then you place him right here, and then you back everybody up into this room, and then you clear the map for free, but you don't get any of the experience, and you probably don't get the steel sword. We would lose experience, we would probably lose the steel sword, but we win the map without losing a unit guaranteed. And this is one of the maps where I would say it's very easy to lose a unit. How about no? This is the comedy gold strat. You're doing Maddening, so no. But it's comedy gold. Like, it's pretty funny. Because Terran is just an absolute legend. Am I scared? I mean, a little bit, honestly. This is a scary map. There's some effective weapons, and there's these guys. It's not... yeah, we do need the experience. You're not wrong. But it's funny. I mean... Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll not do the comedy gold strat, but if things get really bad, then I'm gonna do the comedy gold strat. What I'll do is I'll take him and I'll place him, like, somewhere else. I'll place him, like, down here or something. Because he doesn't move, I could just use him to tank stuff. But it's pretty funny. I think it's a little bit funny to do the comedy gold strat. He's not rescuable by anybody except for Virgil. And it's exact, so that'll be how that do. Let's see, can she go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, okay. Okay, we won't do the comedy gold strat. We'll just do the kind of funny strat. Let him do his job normally? Normally. Well, that might be harder. On one hand, we're drastically underleveled, but on the other hand, we potentially lose Brett. Pick your poison. I mean, to be completely honest, Brett's not somebody I intend to use. To be fair, Brett's not bad. I should give a review over him really quickly. He's really good power, really good res, really good affinity. He's really solid in all ways. It's just that he has really low speed in a game where speed is going to matter. Like, it's gonna matter. The big thing about Brett is that you can promote him pretty decently early, not in the first half of the game, or first, like, third of the game. But if you, like, support him up, you know, you give him a couple level ups, with an S-tome, he could definitely one-shot anything. He does look like a nerd, that's true. Maybe that by itself is a basis, it's a basis into not using him. Maddening, wow, I'm such a novice tactician, so much to learn. It's all good. We all start somewhere. I'm just, having fun with the game. It's very funny. I definitely recommend playing this game if you haven't already. Like, even if you don't play Maddening, I don't recommend Maddening for the first experience in virtually any Fire Emblem experience. It's just not worth doing all of the suffering when obviously games are meant to be played, or built in a way so as to imply that they should be played differently than on the hardest difficulty the first time through. There's no shame, there's nothing bad about not playing on the highest difficulty. Because at the end of the day, it's a game, and you should have fun with it. So let's see. I usually send Virgil down this way because it's convenient, but I might not this time. Because if I can kill this guy, and then not have to worry about Brett getting hit by anything... by the way, I should clarify in this game, the way that the weapon magic triangle works is that fire, thunder, and light, or fire, thunder, and wind, have their weapon triangle from FE4 intact, but their effective damage instead of weapon triangle advantage. So, this is like a learning experience in this game. You would place Brett here, he would guaranteed survive both this archer and this mage, and one-shot this mage on lower difficulties, but I think he has a chance of missing it by 1 point in this one, because it would be 15 damage from the fire tome, because effective damage is multiplied by 3. And then his magic. So 26 damage, 4 res, he would be doing 22. Yeah. I do hope I explained things decently well. See the scar? Yeah, this one was from the battlefield, and this bigger one, well, this is from the bedroom. That's what I'm talking about, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna try this with Virgil. I've never actually sent him up this way before, but if I can make it so that Brett doesn't take damage, I'm perfectly okay with that. Yeah, the emotional scar, yeah, this one. Right here. That's a pretty rough scar. Okay, now he should be out of range. Yeah, we can place Brett right here, no issues whatsoever. Armor Slayer. They do be slaying the armors out here. If we place Grant right here, we can... Javelin. This is primarily what I like to save the Javelin for. Talk to Loretta, get the Mend Staff. Like playing on super easy difficulties or cheating. I praise the skill necessary for clutch strats, but sometimes just want to snowball hard. That's understandable. I get that for sure. I used to like to grind in every Fire Emblem game I played. That's why I think that grinding should be a mechanic in every single Fire Emblem game, because while the game shouldn't be built around grinding, it should exist so that if you wish to grind, you're perfectly capable of doing so. And there's no, like, there's no issue, you know what I mean? Enemy, oh god, the storm is approaching. Yeah, every single time. Every single individual time that Virgil goes to attack, they're like, the weather's kinda bad. It's gonna start raining pretty soon. It's gonna be raining their blood. Ah, dang, they didn't go for Virgil. Rest in peace, Samatona. Yeah, he's pretty much set up to die. Virtually guaranteed. Normalize playing easier difficulties, I agree, 100%. Just have your fun and play your game. That's my wisdom. Alrighty, let's go, Brett. I do like Brett. If Brett gets like really nice level ups, like if he can get to 10 speed before the time skip, I think I'll use him, because I mean at that point he would have some use. Let's see. Is this guy gonna be? He's gonna super die. He's gonna mega super die. He's gonna be not exactly okay in any capacity. But I guess he doesn't have to be. Whoa, fire's effective against mages, so... Yeah, like I said with the weapon triangle, for anima magic, there's fire, wind, and thunder. Fire is effective against wind, wind is effective against thunder, and then thunder is effective against fire. It'll just... all of the fire, like all of the magic types will just deal effective damage, basically. They're gonna fight like they're the third monkey on Noah's Ark, and brother, it's starting to rain. Yeah, you're right. People complain about FE6 being too hard, but then go out of the way to download the patch with hard mode. Yep, I agree. That's the classic Fire Emblem fan thing. There's a time skip? Wow, yeah. This is going on the personal picks, yeah. Now, the time skip in this game is really, really well done, too. It's probably my favorite time skip in Fire Emblem, in truth. Oh, it's triangle based. Had the wrong assumption. Yeah, it's all good. Basically told him to level speed every single level, kinda hard. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's true. If he can get, like, some good levels, I won't be upset if I can use him. He's cool. Now, since this guy has an Armor Slayer, this guy has an Iron Axe, and this guy's got Wind, what I could do is I could walk down here. I could kill this guy, basically guaranteed, with the advent of the Slim Lance and all of its glory. I could just kill this guy. I mean, if I miss, then that's pretty bad. But if I miss, then it's actually just fine, so... Yeah, this game has a really, really, really good story. You're gonna like this story a lot. Most recent times, skip. Most recent skip you did was Code the Black Knights. That's understandable. That's one that I'm not a big fan of. I will completely not even hide that. I just don't like that game, but respect to people who do like it, question mark. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not something I want to play. Fair enough. Garrett putting in work. Yeah, no, he does. He'll do that. I could just leave him here. There's actually a good chance he dies now since Leah doesn't get this kill. Because, like, if she misses, then that's really bad, obviously. And the longsword doesn't have more damage output than the rapier does. So, it's a little bit scary out here. He would have to dodge 2 in order to survive. What happens if I put Leah here? 12 damage, 10 damage, that by itself kills her. Yeah, he'll get doubled by the mage. Well, he won't get doubled by the mage if I equip the Slim Lance. Let's say I equip the Slim Lance. Let's see what happens. Like, let's understand what would happen in that circumstance. So he would have the Slim Lance equipped. He would have 7 speed. Not doubled by anything at that point. He loses... He's not doubled by anything. Let's assume that the Armor Slayer... I'm pretty sure that the Cavalier attacks first. Each their own, streamed it with your friends. They like Cecil, that's fair. I mean, I'm not gonna bereave anyone for liking the game. If you like the game, that's great. I'm genuinely pleased if you enjoyed the game. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Just enjoy the games that you want to enjoy. Just for me personally, it's not one that I'm big on. Be careful who you call ugly in high school. I have heard that he gets insane. United Kingdom that doesn't die on us. True. Let's see. Awakening Griffin Riders when everyone picks Wyvern Lord over them. I like the Griffin Lords. I think that they're funny and cool. Okay, but anyway. So Slim Lance. This would be Armor Slayer. It'd be 7 times 3. He won't get doubled. 7 times 3 plus 6 would be 27. Minus 13 for 14 damage. 14 plus 11. He's not going to die. If I equip the Lance Tree, or if I equip the Slim Lance, he won't die. So I'm gonna do that. Equip Slim Lance. We have a vulnerary here. Everything should work out just fine. That'll be cool and good. Let's see. This would be the point where I take Terran. This is where I completely just scoop him up, and I'm like, you're coming with me, buddy. Like, you're on my team now. Whether you want to or not, here we are. An ambush spawn, one spawning, and being just close enough to kill a unit. Yeah, that's understandable. But if all the opinions on games are 100% objective, and if we disagree, that means one of us is wrong and must die in a duel. I agree. If Holloway Esquire hates people entirely based upon their opinions of Fire Emblem hacks, yeah, I do. I completely despise any individual who doesn't perfectly and utterly agree with my exact takes on every single instance of every single thing. But yeah, I'm not big on Go to the Black Knights is all. Go to the Burger King's cool. I recommend, if you don't necessarily want to play it, you can either check out the Let's Play or you can just give it a shot and see if it's up your alley. Very, very high stat thresholds, but otherwise a cool game. Wow, imagine having opinions. True, honestly. Couldn't be me. Don't get crit, buddy. Thanks. Preach. That's a clip right there. Yeah, go for it. Have fun. Completely slander me. I genuinely would love that. That'd be hilarious. Howdy, guys. What's up, KJ? Good to see you. You're wrong. We do the Dimitri. Kill every last one of them. Without fail. We must kill every last one of them. My Grant would have died, by the way, if he hadn't leveled that one individual point of speed. So, thank goodness for him doing that. Now we're gonna do what is called the I'm Scared strat. And the I'm Scared strat entails doing exactly this maneuver, which is completely flawless, and every single thing about it is perfect and good. It's like, you know what? These guys are like, yeah, we're just gonna go kill that guy, like, what's gonna be the problem? And then they're like, oh. Oh, do I have clips now? If I do, that's awesome. If I do, then go for it. Have your fun. Because, I don't know how to enable them if I do. I don't know how it comes up. But, like, if I do, that's cool. Anyway, Taryn, have fun, buddy. Have a great time. Absolutely wonderful experience. Good old Amatona, he's not gonna be okay, but neither is this guy. Nope, you're dead. You're dead. You're gone. Have a good life, buddy. You just got Terraned. Tearing him a new one, that's what we'll call it. Yeah, this is good. This is nice. This is good. He's just one guy. Kill him. Exactly. He's just one guy. What could be the big deal? Well, this is the big deal. This is what happens when you're just one guy. By the way, this mage is going to attack him, and he's going to be like, "Hot idiot, you can't attack me from 2 range." And then Terran's going to whip out his tomahawk and be like, "What'd you say?" Rip red units having to face Terran. Yeah, it's pretty funny. This guy's like, "Idiot, what are you gonna do to me? Me of all people, me a mage. What are you gonna do, hit me?" And he's like, "Yep, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna take your life out of your body." Oh my gosh. Rest in peace, Amatona. That is such a cool animation, by the way. I love that one. This guy's super dead, by the way. Like, he's not gonna be okay. But Terran's okay. He's just fine. And I have a funny little strat for this portion of the map, too. Like, this next portion's quite fun. Because what I get to do is I get to put Grant right here, and then everything attacks Grant, and then he's completely and utterly okay. Because, like, what are they gonna do? 15, 13, 17. They can't do meaningful damage to him. The sword one can double him, but he's going to have the longsword, so he might honestly one-shot. 21 plus 10 would be 31 minus 7. He's gonna miss the one-shot by 1 point, but that's okay. I could just Slim Lance this turn and then one-shot them all next turn, but I'm gonna longsword. He should kill this guy, and then we'll be just fine. Depending on how the archer wants to move, he might take more damage than I wish, but like it's not really a big deal. He's not gonna die. How the heck does Terran have such weak pals? Man, he can't train people? I guess not, honestly. He's like the personal bodyguard of the queen, though. You can't attack me from 2 range. Yeah, tosses a shield in the air and throws a tomahawk. Exactly. You can't touch this guy. Terran is built completely separate from anyone. Leah could die here if she just somehow misses this, but I would just heal her up anyway. Man, I miss playing this game so much. This game's so much fun. I could just heal this guy. Absolute kick W moment. And I could send Virgil this way. Ooh, maybe I won't do that, actually. I'll still send Virgil this way, but he'll be, like, right here. He'll be, like, warily there. Missing 90 rolls is painful. It really is. It really genuinely is. Alrighty, and, yeah. We'll just heal this buddy up. Whoosh, he'll get attacked or something, but it's fine. And then I'll keep Brett right here, and he can do a little bit of funny comedy gold. That poor green requires healing. Yeah, we'll keep him. Well, this guy's not gonna be okay. But that's okay. It's not okay. It's a little bit sad. Like, it's pretty upsetting. But yeah, we'll just kind of go through this enemy phase. Good ol' 1 speed level up Grant. How I love 1 speed level up Grants. Extra, extra, read all about it. Terran made it to this month of Built Different magazine. Honestly, truly. Oh man, I love it here. This is great. Gets doubled. Doesn't care. Have you played a 3 Hopes demo? I actually haven't. Just wanted to know if you did. No, I haven't. 21 watching, 18 likes. Wow. Thank you guys. That's crazy. Good God, what is Grant's haircut? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I like his haircut. It's fine. It's good. He's getting a new portrait in the next update. 1 left by the time you wrote it. Ah, that's fine. That's crazy. 20 of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just longsword this guy. I don't care. I don't care. He can have fun. Halberd dude is the gosh darn MVP. He already has 3 assists. Yeah. Homeboy's really rolling. Let's see. 13 damage. I can just kill this guy and then stand. I'll probably kill this guy with... Yeah, I'll kill him with Virgil. And if I don't, then it's actually just completely okay. Are you guaranteed to kill this guy? Okay. If that's the case, I really, really want to see if this works first. Because the worst case scenario is that he hits once. Because if he only hits once, then Brett would then kill this guy on enemy phase. If you have a 100% hit rate here, I'll just do this. Okay, I don't want to risk Virgil's life on this, for sure. If you lose a unit before time skips, some of them will come back. Virgil and Grant and Brett will come back, and Catherine will come back. Some of them, I think, stay dead, but I think that most of them come back, if not all of them. So, Mr. Streamer, are you going to do a stream of Iron Emblem reverse recruitment? That sounds really funny. Good to see you, Blink Empty. No, I haven't actually thought about it. I'm probably just going to play this game, because I don't really have too much time after work each day. But if I had more opportunities to stream, then I would love to, because Iron Emblem was a wonderful experience. I really do cherish that game. That game was so much fun. If you haven't tried Iron Emblem, 100% give it a shot. You'll build memories with that game. You'll build memories with virtually any Fire Emblem ROM hack, but with that one especially, because there's just something about units that don't have names that just... it springs something in you. You come to love these units more than you would love, like, perhaps some ordinary units. It's like, yeah, there's nothing special about this one random armor knight who literally just appeared, but he's great. Oh boy, barbecued chicken. Can't wait. $1 million, a full await, the clock is ticking. Mark my words, I will expose you. Very nice. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait though. Barbecued chicken, that sounds amazing right now. Good old longsword. Good old Grant. Grant me my wishes. He certainly will. Iron Emblem chew you up and spit you out like bubblegum on Chapter 4. Yeah, it'll do it to you. I played the hard mode patch. Please get speed. Ah, dang, unlucky. Shadow Dragon impacts, yeah. Shadow Dragon generics will impact your entire being. They will define your personality for the next 3 years if you get a great one. That's absolutely the truth. I had one that just completely sent me to an alternate universe and how much I figured that I could love a unit. Please kill this guy. Please kill this guy. Please, it'd be so convenient. Ah. Okay, I'll have Brett do it. But yeah, there's a lot of fun to be had with that game, so I 100% recommend giving that one a shot. This one too, obviously. This is my favorite one for a reason. We're just gonna do what is called have fun, and we're gonna have somebody else deal with this matter. Let's see here. So, I guess what I should probably do is get Brett healed up. Ooh, I guess what I could do... let's see, there's a lot of things here. If only I had Terran to take care of those archers. Yeah, if only I was that cool and based and excellent and so good at Fire Emblem that I didn't literally remove Terran from his actual starting position. Ballistician, really nice. That's really cool. Same as the Swordmaster in the same run, that was also really good. Awesome. Very wonderful. Let's see here. So Grant will be just fine. He can go stand up here. He can just take a vulnerary from the convoy or whatever that he wants to do. We can put away the Iron Lance for now. It's one thing that we don't use too much of. I'll equip Javelin because they're not incentivized to attack him if he does have a Javelin equipped, and then I'll heal up Brett. And then if he gets hit by one, it's fine. Because one of these guys is going to kill this guy. Yeah, we'll just heal up Brett. Whoosh! And then Terran will have a wonderful time with these lovely fellows. He'll kill literally all of them that dare approach him. Pretty good world out there when you can just rely on Terran to do every single thing. Pretty sure he's put there for a reason. Caladrius is smarter than us after all. Yeah, that's true. Caladrius is a absolute mastermind of game design. Like, I've never experienced so much fun in a Fire Emblem game. 100%. This game's maps and its enemy design, its player design, its weapon design, it just hits me in a completely separate way than basically every other Fire Emblem experience I've ever had. Sacred Stones was my favorite. Sacred Stones is still my favorite game of all time, but this is my favorite Fire Emblem experience of all time. It may just be a matter of like, hey, I got here first, or it may just be a matter of like, you know, it's got good stuff. Terran. You're supposed to be tearing them a new one. You're not supposed to be giving them a shred of hope out here. But no, this game, it hits different, like you said. Terran, please. He's just mad because what I did in my last run is I gave him a Devil Axe consistently, and KJ was like, "Don't do that. Don't give him a Devil Axe." And I was like, "But what if I gave him a Devil Axe? It'd be kind of funny if I gave him a Devil Axe, don't you think?" And he's like, "No, I don't think that." And I was like, "Well, but if I did though." If I gave him that Devil Axe, it'd be a little bit funny, and it was funny. It turned out to be pretty funny. I had a pretty good time with that Devil Axe, that's for sure. But yeah, it probably wasn't a good idea. Poor old Terran didn't deserve it, but it's fine. Who wields the Brave Lands in this game? That's a good question. That's a darn good question. Usually Wanda for me, but that's fine. She's just chilling with it. She's not doing anything sus. Let's see, separate. Let's see, for me the only thing separates Caladrius and Sokobala now in skills, is the skills. That's true. Caladrius and Sokobala, they have made the best Fire Emblem experiences I've ever played. 100%. 100%. There may be, like, quote-unquote better games out there, but Illuminated and The Lonely Mirror are just the two games that I've had the most fun with. And I quite frankly just don't see that changing in the near future, so they've done an amazing job. I just love the Devil Axe. It's really funny. Like, if you lose a unit to the Devil Axe, you did that to yourself. You cannot complain about that, and that's what makes it so fun to me. It's like, yeah, I could literally just, for absolutely no reason, just lose the game here. Like, that would be hilarious. I used to give it to Boone all the time. Literally the main lord. It's like, bro, what are you doing? You could lose the game here. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. But yeah, anyway. Advertising Illuminated during Lonely Mirror. Yeah, no, they're just a great time. Illuminated is the first time I've enjoyed skills in a Fire Emblem hack, so there's something to be said there. Hector with a Devil Axe, yeah, that's a great time. That's hilarious. As a person from the South, I believe I'm a prime candidate to wield the Brave Lance. You're darn right you are. You're darn right you are. 100%. I completely trust you to use it with impartiality and a lot of bluster, something like that, whatever. There's just something about Axe Lords and Devil Axes, I agree. The Axe Training ain't gonna train themselves, yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. And then everyone was like, don't use the Devil Axe, it's scary. And I'm like, maybe it's scary, but it's funny. Good old Brett. I do hope that we get to use Brett this run. I don't think he's gonna be used, but if we do, then he's gonna become the big meme. He will be the definitive meme if he gets used in this run. Let's see, I'm going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll go right here. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attacks to here. So we'll Iron Axe, we'll heal this guy for exactly no reason. And then I'll place Grant right here with the Javelin equipped. Whatever this guy wants to do, he can have a great time with it. There we go. In one ROM, in one of the ROMs you streamed, there was the Devil Sword. Ooh, that's fun. There's the Devil Sword and Shadow Dragon, too. Almost lost a unit because you forgot how to read. That's funny. That's really good. You gotta love devil weapons. There's just something about them that it creates this like sense of wonder in a person. Man, KJ, they're just pixels. They can die and I will revive them. They are just pixels. You make a good point. You're all terrible people playing like that with the live stream like that. That's funny. You're right. Like, you're not wrong. It's like imagine you're giving this guy a weapon. You go up to this guy and you're like, okay, I need you to use this weapon. And he just goes, sure, I trust you, Commander. You've never led me wrong yet. And you're like, yeah, I haven't led you wrong yet. Here's this weapon. You can have fun. You can use it. It's pretty strong. You'll probably hit that guy with it. He's like, thank you, Commander. You've endowed me with a wonderful weapon, and I will make you proud. And then he goes up and he hits somebody with it, and he just feels blood spraying from his throat. He's like, what happened? And then he like falls over, and he doesn't even have the chance to understand what occurred. And you're just like, yeah, that was bound to happen. Unlucky. Straight misfortune. I'm feeling for you, buddy. And then he falls over dead because that's what you do. And that's life. That's how it is. Anyway, I don't know if there's really a reality in which Terran doesn't rip all of these guys in half. I could, like, feasibly do a thing, but, like, I would have wanted this Arbor Knight to die if I was going to do that thing. We'll try to give Brett this. If he misses a 99, I'm benching him for the rest of my playthroughs for the remainder of time. Let's see. Don't say Bray when you mean racist. Some idiot on Twitter spawning one of the greatest Fire Emblem memes of all time. That was hilarious. Only issue you have with Lonely Mirrors has supports build. What you praised Vision Quest for, FE9 support building. Yeah, I will, I'll definitely defer to essentially what I would say as do as you please with that, because I think that there's merits to the FE9 system. I think that it is better for the general person, if that makes sense. I think the FE9 system is the better system for people who like Fire Emblem. But I think that the GBA system is better for gameplay, if that makes sense. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna really, really try to get this steel sword, because I do want it. Like, this guy's gonna perish, but I will be okay because of that. Or, I will be okay if that occurs. But yeah. Yeah. It's easier to balance around the FE9 system, but isn't good for gameplay, yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much indeed. Hope the archer's in range to roll this guy. I don't think that he is. It's kind of a shame that I want this guy to get taken to the cleaner, because he shouldn't. Problem with FE9 is that if you decide to bench someone for a couple chapters, you might never see that final support, yeah. That is one downside of it. Okay, nice. He kind of rickrolled himself. To that end, I get to do this. To that end, I get to do this. And I get to have a great time with good old Grants. And he's gonna grant me a steel sword. Wonderful. How are they so strong? I blundered. Yeah, no doubt about that one. Alrighty, we've done some good here. Let's see. We'll bench the steel sword for now. What do I want to do here? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave Grant here. And he can just chill. Seems like a good plan to me. Taryn, go make out with your queen. Her husband's dead. Have fun. You're her new one. Get married right now. Leah, this is your stepdad. Thanks, Virgil. Yeah, Grant's got sword access now. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. I like the illuminated support system, or lack thereof, because you know exactly when they're going to happen. True. That's understandable. That's fair. A steel sword, which I am sure he will appreciate and use effectively. Yeah, I always use my weapons effectively. That is for darn sure. I never squander my weapons. I never use things in ways which completely mitigate the amount of usage that they could have. Steel sword is my favorite unit. Why the heck did you bench them? What the heck? Yeah, true. Honestly, though. This chapter. This chapter is one where I always lose a unit. But I think that's going to have to be the end of today's stream, because I have to go to bed here in like 30 minutes, and I still need to set up I still need to put together my lunch for tomorrow for work. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. It really blows my mind that there are so many of you here today, even though it's been so long. I really appreciate that. We've ended on no deaths. I'm going to pick this up tomorrow because I'm just having so much fun. Like, I'm going to have to work a 10-hour shift tomorrow, and I don't even care. I'm going to come home and I'm going to play this game some more, because, man, you start playing this game, and you just remember every memory, and it's like, yes, this is what I live for when I get to play Fire Emblem. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. Good night then, my dude. Thank you, Blank Empty. Yeah, I get that, but at times trying to build supports by standing next to each other makes you turtle. Yeah, and that's understandable. I get that for sure. For gameplay, I think it's the better system, because if you build like you did in the Lonely Mirror, you don't necessarily have to turtle, just because they have high base ranks for their support numbers, and then also, what's the other thing? 3-range support building. So you're gonna get supports pretty much whether you want to or not. Like it ending at a decent time, that's good. I'll try to do about an hour every day, maybe a little bit more. We'll at least do one map per stream. That was my plan. Yeah, first time seeing a stream. I always love to see people say ROM hack or play ROM hacks. Yeah, it's always a great time. I love me some ROM hacks. I'm glad that you guys popped in. Awesome, it's been fun. Thank you so much, Mage Knight. It's been fun reading you. It's been fun reading all of you guys tonight. I really, really did miss this. This is great. I missed making content. I really want to get back into Illuminated pretty soon. If you guys haven't seen Illuminated, please make sure to check out the Let's Play. Maybe that'll tide you over some between streams, between episodes or whatever. But I look forward to getting back into this. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. And I guess with one last overview of our speed... Wow, he's actually kind of insane. With our speed blessed Grant, I'm gonna have to call it there. What's my usual outro again? It's been like 4 weeks now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. And if you feel like donating via Ko-fi, which you don't have to, because I'm working now. I've got a job. The money is less of an issue. But if you want to, I still appreciate it for sure. I guess that's about it. So until next time, we'll see you guys later.